The Great Migration wasn't one story. It was millions. 10 million black folks packed up the South and carried it everywhere they went. They carried their food, their music, their faith, their hustle, and built a new America. This is our story. From cornbread to Cadillacs. The South was sweet as cane sugar, but dangerous as a snake. You smelled it before you saw it. Chitterlings bubbling, windows wide open, kids gagging and laughing. Cornbread crumbled in buttermilk, turtle soup simmering, fried corn popping in the skillet. Saturdays meant jukes, dice rolling, blues wailing. Sundays, church so loud it shook the walls. Then came the day to leave. Fried chicken packed in shoe boxes, biscuits wrapped in wax paper, pound cake tucked under the seat. Trains rattled, buses groaned. Cars barely made it past the county line. Sundown towns? You drove through with the lights dim and prayers loud. Snow slapped you like a bad ex. Rent was higher, streets colder, but the hustle stayed hot. Projects rose like concrete jungles. Kids ran halls, grandmas fried fish on Fridays, and the candy lady sold freeze cups sweeter than Kool-Aid. Dice games clicked in stairwells. Doo-wop echoed in alleys. The streets were hard, but they were ours. Out west, the sun shined and the struggle roared. Watts had ribs smoking on the block, funk bumping from radios. Oakland gave birth to the Panthers, leather, berets, and breakfast for kids. Lowriders glided under palm trees, bass shaking the street. California wasn't easy, but it was loud, proud, and ours. Creoles brought their own flavor. Gumbo thick, jambalaya spicy, pralines melting in your mouth. They spoke French, made groceries, danced second lines. When they hit Chicago, Houston, California, that culture didn't fade. It mixed, it grew, it stayed delicious. Not every black face sat at the same table. Bougie cousins sipped tea, country cousins dipped cornbread in the pot, paper bag tests shut doors. Blue Vein societies threw parties where shade dripped thicker than the sweet tea. It was class. It was color. It was complicated. Some crossed the line completely. Passe blanc, passing for white. They lived double lives, cooked gumbo in secret, prayed in whispers. They gained safety but lost their names, their people, their place at the table. Not everybody left. Mothers stayed behind, raising kids, keeping gardens alive, sending sweet potato pies up north. And some who left, they came back to porches, sweet tea, fried catfish, in the land that raised them. BCUs weren't just schools, they were powerhouses. Tuskegee, Howard, Spelman, they turned cotton field children into doctors, lawyers, and teachers. Homecomings, a celebration so loud it shook the earth. We were country, bougie, Creole, Panthers, hustlers, teachers, mothers. We were loud, proud, and unbroken. From cornbread to Cadillacs, our journey built America, and our legacy still rolls on.